Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Darian and today I'm going to be doing my birthday book haul. So this video is a little bit late. My birthday was a few weeks ago now. It was on the 28th of February and unfortunately, literally as soon as my birthday ended, I got really sick. Well, not really sick, but sick enough to not feel like filming at all, and I couldn't stop coughing for a while. I'm still coughing a bit, but we can do this now. So I thought I would share some of the books I got for my birthday that my lovely friends and family got for me. I am very grateful for them and I'm just so excited about this haul. There's so many books that I want to get to soon. Will I get to them soon? Probably not. It's just who I am as a person. So let's just get into the book haul because we have a decent amount of books here. I don't know how many, but if you saw the thumbnail, you saw that there's a decent amount. So let's just get started. So this first book is from my friend Erica, otherwise known as Erica P, and she got me Parable of the Sower by Octavia E. Butler. I am so excited to read this, and I know a lot of people are reading it this year because I believe this book takes place in 2025. I think. Does it say anywhere? Oh, 2024, but I think it goes into 2025. This was first published in 1993 and apparently Octavia E. Butler just kind of predicted what was going to happen in the world in this time. So a lot of these I'm just going to read the synopsis because I honestly don't know a lot about what they're about. So it says, America is a place of chaos where violence rules and only the rich and powerful are safe. Sound familiar? Lauren Olamina, a young woman with the extraordinary power to feel the pain of others as her own, records everything she sees of this broken world in her journal. Then, one terrible night, everything alters beyond recognition, and Lauren must make her voice heard for the sake of those she loves. Soon her vision becomes reality, and her dreams of a better way to live gain the power to change humanity forever. So I've only heard like amazing things about this book and I've wanted to read Octavia E. Butler for so long, so I'm excited to get to this at some point, so thank you, Erica. This next book is from my bestie Sid, and I love how rectangular this book is, and like I know all books are rectangular, but like wait till you see it. But she got me Age of Myth by Michael J. Sullivan. Look at this. It's just so rectangular, like I don't know. Anyways, this is the first book in a fantasy series. I think there's 5 books maybe. It is like a very popular high fantasy series. It says, since time immemorial, humans have worshipped the gods they call Frey, truly a race apart, invincible in battle, masters of magic, and seemingly immortal. But when a god falls to a human blade, the balance of power between humans and those they thought were gods changes forever. Now only a few stand between humankind and annihilation. Wraith, reluctant to embrace his destiny as the god killer, Suri, a young seer burdened by signs of impending doom, and Persephone, who must overcome personal tragedy to lead her people. The Age of Myth is over, the time of rebellion has begun. So I think this is just a very like classic high fantasy series. I know Sid really loved this first book, so I'm really excited to check this out. Okay, next, I am so glad someone got these for me, but my friend Dom got me Wondersmith and Hollowpox, which are books 2 and 3 in the Nevermore series. And I read Nevermore, I think it might have been 2020. It was either 2020 or 2021. I read Nevermore and I really enjoyed it. And then I don't know why, but like I'm so bad at buying sequels unless like the next book in the series is the next one I have to read. Does that make sense? So like I'm good at pre-ordering sequels that are coming out and like I'm caught up with the series, but buying backlist sequels, for some reason I just never think to buy them. I don't know why. I don't know if that makes any sense, but I'm so glad that Dom sent these to me because I definitely want to continue in that series. I might reread Nevermore and then get to these ones, but Nevermore is basically a middle grade series about this girl named Morgan Crow, and if I'm remembering correctly, she is basically cursed and everyone in her town believes that everything bad that happens is because of her, because she's cursed. But she's always been told that she's going to die on her, do either of these books say, I don't remember, I think her 13th birthday. But then when her birthday comes, instead of dying, she is whisked away to this magical school by, what's his name? Oh my god, what is that guy's name? I don't know, but I remember I had a crush on him. But But anyways, there's like magical trials, and it was just a really fun book. And I seem to remember it was like darker than I was expecting it to be. So I'm excited to read these ones, and I think the fourth book is finally coming out this year. I know it's been pushed back a lot, but I believe it's coming out this year, so maybe I'll read these and then I can be all caught up in the series. So yeah, thank you so much, Dom, for sending these to me. Then we have a book from my friend Yane, and she sent me Our Missing Hearts by Celeste Ng. I have read Celeste Ng's 2 other books. I think she only has 2 books out. Does it say? Yes. I've read both Everything I Never Told You and Little Fires Everywhere, and I love them both. So I'm assuming this will be no exception. I have like no idea what this is about. So let's see. 12-year-old Bird Gardner lives a quiet existence with his loving but broken father, a former linguist who now shelves books in a university library. Bird knows not to ask too many questions, stand out too much, or stray too far. For a decade, their lives have been governed by laws written to preserve American culture in the wake of years of economic instability and violence. Ooh. This sounds a little timely. To keep the peace and restore prosperity, the authorities are not allowed to relocate children of dissidents, especially those of Asian origin, and libraries have been forced to remove books seen as unpatriotic, including the work of Bird's mother, Margaret, a Chinese-American poet who left the family when he was 9 years old. Okay, so this sounds like it might hit a little close to home to stuff that's going on in the world right now, but I love Celeste Ng's writing, so I'm so excited to get to this one. So thank you so much, Yane, for sending this to me. So these next few books are from my mom, and she got me D, A Tale of Two Worlds by Michelle Faber. And this really intrigued me. I mean, first of all, it's called D. Like, what a great title. Because my name's Darian, and I think this is classified as a middle grade book. But listen to this description. It says, it all starts on the morning the letter D disappears from language. First it vanishes from Dikilo's parents' conversation at breakfast, then from the road signs outside, and from her school dinners. Soon the local dentist and the neighbor's Dalmatian are missing, and even the donkey derby has been called off. Like, it just sounds so silly. Though she doesn't know why, DeKilo is summoned to the home of her old history teacher, Professor Dodderfield, and his faithful Labrador, Nellie Robinson. And this is where our story begins. Like, it just sounds like a silly, goofy time. I don't know. I wonder if it's like that book. I also haven't read this book, but the book LMNOP, where letters, like, I think they disappear in the world of the book. And so the letters also disappear from, like, the text. So I wonder if it's the same, but I don't know. I mean, this just sounds like it'll be like a cute, fun little read. So thank you to my mom. Next, I'm so glad someone got this book for me, because every time I go book shopping, I specifically look for this book and I can never find it. I don't know why they never have it. So I'm so glad my mom somehow found it. But that is Ready or Not by Cara Bastone. I am so excited for this book because it has the accidental pregnancy trope. And I love that trope. Like, I know a lot of people hate it. I don't. I love it. Also, like, doesn't this cover just scream spring to you? So I'm really hoping to read this soon. But yeah, all I know is that the girl has a one-night stand with this guy. She becomes pregnant, and then I believe the romance is between her and another guy, not the baby's father. So I've heard it's very emotional, and I've heard really great things about Cara Bastone's writing. I know she just came out with another book, and I think I have the arc for that book, but I have not read it. So I'm just so excited to get to this. I think it's gonna be like the perfect book for me. And then finally, I feel like this book is kind of like a modern classic, but she got me The Miseducation of Cameron Post by Emily M. Danforth. And let's see, when was this book written? Because I've been hearing about this book for years and years. It was at the very bottom of my wish list. My mom, she's a real one. She always goes to like the bottom of my wish list to see things that I've had on there for a long time. So yeah, 2012 this came out, and all I know is that it's about a girl who is a lesbian, and I believe her parents sent her to, oh no, that's not what happens. Okay, let me just read the back. So when Cameron Post's parents die suddenly in a car crash, is it her grandparents that sent her? Her shocking first thought is relief. Relief they'll never know that hours earlier she had been kissing a girl. But that relief doesn't last, and Cam is forced to move in with her conservative Aunt Ruth and her well-intentioned but hopelessly old-fashioned grandmother. Okay, she knows that from this point on her life will forever be different. Survival in Miles City, Montana means blending in and leaving well enough alone, and Cam becomes an expert at both. Then Coley Taylor moves to town. Beautiful pickup driving Coley is a perfect cowgirl with a perfect boyfriend to match. She and Cam forge an unexpected and intense friendship when that seems to leave room for something more to emerge, but just as that starts to seem like a real possibility, ultra-religious Aunt Ruth takes drastic action to fix her niece, bringing Cam face to face with the cost of denying her true self, even if she's not quite sure who that is. Yeah, so I believe she is sent to a conversion camp, and I'm sure this is going to be a very upsetting read, but I feel like it is a very important read, and I've only heard amazing things about this book, so I am very excited to read it finally. Thank you to my mom for this one. And then the final book my mom got me was When the World Tips Over by Jandy Nelson, and first of all, I've never seen this edition with the blue sprayed edges, so I love that. As you may know, this was one of my favorite books I read last year. I read it in December and I loved it, and it's fitting because my mom also got me I'll Give You the Sun last year for my birthday, and that was another one of my favorite books last year, so I love that she got me Jandy Nelson's other book. I don't know if she even remembers that she got me I'll Give You the Sun, but I love that she got me these two books that I love so much. But yes, I already read this, and this is very much, if you've read I'll Give You the Sun, you know exactly what to expect in this book in terms of Jandy's writing. It is very similar to her writing in I'll Give You the Sun. Just very beautiful, very metaphorical, very like magical realism without magical realism, if that makes sense. But this follows three siblings. Do I remember their names? Winton, Miles, and Dizzy. And you're just following their lives as they kind of try to figure out some mysteries in their family's past, and also this mysterious girl who comes to town, and how they all kind of connect in this way. And it's just a very beautiful story in my opinion. I loved this book, and I'm so happy to own this physical edition, and it also has blue sprayed edges, so what's better than that? This next book is from my brother's girlfriend. She always somehow knows like the books I want the most. Because I don't tell her, she just looks at my wish list and gets me something, and it's always like the book I've been eyeing the most. And so she got me The Scholar and the Last Fairy Door by H.G. Perry. I've been hearing a lot about this book lately. I really don't know what it's about. I think it's YA. Is it YA? I'm not sure. Let me know if you know. But it says, Camford 1920, gilded and glittering, England's secret magical academy is no place for Clover, a commoner. She's there only to find a cure for her brother Matthew, one of the few survivors of a deadly fairy attack on the battlefields of World War I. Ooh, when Clover catches the eye of golden boy Alden Lennox Fontaine and his friends, doors that were previously closed to her are flung wide open. But during the summer she spends in Alden's orbit, old and deadly secrets are unearthed. The consequences will only be truly understood many years later when it's too late. Oh ho ho! And I see like Olivia Atwater blurbed this. Do I know any other authors? I do not, but I like Olivia Atwater, so I'm very excited. I don't know if this is more like cozy fantasy or like fantasy. I don't know, but I've heard, oh, Alison Saft, An Unputdownable Bittersweet Tale. Okay. Interesting. So yeah, very excited about this, and we all know how I feel about books that feature doors. So yes, very excited about this. My bestie Selma got me Dial A for Aunties and Four Aunties and a Wedding by Jessie Q. Sutanto. If you don't know, Vera Wong's Unsolicited Advice for Murders by Jessie Q. Sutanto was one of my favorite books last year, and so obviously I have to read her other books. And I've heard a lot of good things about this first one. I've heard the series kind of goes downhill after that, but like I still want to read it, you know. All I know is that I think it's like a cozy mystery, kind of similar to Vera Wong, where this woman, Madeline? Yes, when Madeline Chen ends up accidentally killing her blind date, her meddlesome mother calls for her even more meddlesome aunties to help get rid of the body. Like, that's all I need to know. And I believe hijinks ensues, and then I'm guessing this one, she gets married and maybe there's someone else who dies. Oh, okay, she overhears someone planning a murder. And then the third one, I don't remember what the third one's called. Anyways, whatever. We'll get to that when we get to that. But I'm very excited about these. I'm excited to be back with Jessie Q. Sutanto's writing. So thank you to Selma for getting me these. Okay, we only have a few more. This is from my brother, and this is Breath of the Dragon by Shannon Lee and Fonda Lee. For some reason lately, I keep calling Fonda Lee Jane Fonda. And they're very different people, but the Fonda is really confusing my brain for some reason. But we all know Fonda Lee of the, what is that series? The Jade City series. I still have to read that series, but I really want to read it. And Shannon Lee is actually Bruce Lee's daughter, I think, right? Yeah, Bruce Lee's daughter. They are not related. They just have the same last name, but no, her and Bruce Lee are related. Her and Fonda Lee are not related. But yeah, I really don't know what this is about. I believe this is also YA, and it has these really pretty sprayed edges, so let's find out what it's about. 16-year-old June dreams of proving his worth as a warrior in the Elite Guardians tournament, held every 6 years to entrust, I love a tournament, the magical scroll of heaven to a new protector. Eager to prove his skills, June hopes that a win will restore his father's pride, righting a horrible mistake that causes their banishment from his home, mother, and twin brother. It's giving Zuko vibes. I'm just saying. But June's father strictly forbids him from participating. He believes there is no future in June honing his skills as a warrior, especially considering June is not breathmarked. Breathmarked. Sounds like Legendborn. Born with a patch of dragon scales and blessed with special abilities like his twin. End of sentence. Determined to be the next guardian, June stows away in the wagon of Chang and his daughter, performers on their way to the capital where the tournament will take place. As June competes, he quickly realizes he may be fighting for not just a better life, but the fate of the country itself and the very survival of everyone he cares about. So that sounds excellent. This is blurred by so many people on the back. I'm just so excited. I don't know if this is a series or not. Is it the first book in a series? Somebody let me know, but I'm very excited to read Fonda Lee for the first time. And I mean, Shannon Lee, Bruce Lee's daughter. Sounds like a great combo. I'm very excited. Okay, this is the last novel we have, but this is from my bestie Lisa, and she sent me The Wedding People by Allison S. Patch, and I have just heard so many good things about this book. I mean, first of all, this cover. I love covers that look like paintings, like it looks like this was done with watercolor. I love it so much. It's so pretty. And all I know about this book is that our main character, what's her name? Phoebe. Phoebe is at this hotel where she's the only person at this hotel that is not part of this like huge wedding going on, and she plans to end her life that night, I believe, until she runs into the bride of the wedding and they form like an unlikely bond. And I've just heard it's very like funny but sad, and I feel like it's just gonna really resonate with me. So I mean, it won the fiction category of the Goodreads Choice Awards, and I feel like it beating Intermezzo and Blue Sisters is a big deal. So I'm very excited to read this, and like I said, the cover's beautiful. So thank you so much, Lisa, for this one. And then finally, we have something very exciting. This is from my friend Christy, and she got me the Eras Tour book by Taylor Swift, I guess. So this is just a book of like photographs. Oh my god, you can't see. From the Eras Tour. I don't know if there's a lot of writing in the book or if it's just mostly photos. Look, here's the stage being built. I don't know, but I just love having this. I feel like it's a nice coffee table book to have, and if ever I just want to relive the Eras Tour, I can look at this, look through the photos. I love that it has everything from the tour, like from the original shows, and then it also added like TTPD. It has all the different outfits. I mean, ugh, I love it. There, see, oh god. So there is a little bit of writing here, I guess, for each album. I don't know, but very fun. I'm excited to go through this, and I'm just so happy to have this to go through and relive the Eras Tour. So thank you so much, Christy, my fellow Swiftie lover, for sending this to me. It just means a lot. Thank you. So those are all the books that I got for my birthday. Thank you so much to anyone who sent me anything. I'm just so grateful to spend another year in the booktube community. I know my videos have been really scarce lately. I'm still trying to figure out a balance of keeping up with my channel and working almost full-time. It's still hard for me to figure out. I don't know why. I mean, also being sick didn't help, but I'm hoping to have more regular videos soon. I'm hoping to vlog during the month of April during the Magical Readathon. I also finally finished all the books for my Goodreads Choice Awards video that I've been working on since December. It's finally done. I just need to film the last few clips and then edit it all. So that will hopefully be coming soon. I won't tell, I don't know when, but hopefully soon. So you have that to look forward to. But yes, thank you guys so much for watching. If you watched till the end, leave the birthday cake emoji in the comments below because it was my birthday. And yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys soon with another video soon. Bye!